Hey everyone. Hello. This is the first ever touch percent slash 100% run for Touch Detective. Hmm. Now, as a preface, I'm sorry this took so long. I had to, I had the notes from when I did that like slow walkthrough of the run the other day, or the other like a few weeks ago, but I just need to put it into an SGL file and make sure the splits are appropriate. I also had to figure out how the hell I was going to fit live split on the stream, and this was the solution, just having the timer be like right here. So it's just like here and transparent. But it'll work well, I think. Also, very funnily enough, the splits take up the guide takes up like a whole height of the window, or just about. And there's one section where the notes are just there's so many notes that you have to scroll. Fortunately, I have done that section enough times because it's the same as the 80% route with just a couple touch list items to grab. So I don't actually have to rely on the notes, and everything else fits on the current window size that I've got for it. So it'll be good. Also, let's say farewell to our bonus songs for a little bit. So, for reference, the rules of the category from memory, it's just when does it say time officially ends? Because I've interpreted one thing as the time officially ending, but I should probably just confirm that's the case first. My mentality is like as soon as I get the last investigative report item, I can hit split, and that's the end of the run. Yeah, completion of the bonus episodes. Yeah, so I can split on. I can split as soon as the last investigative report item is done, which will be taking a bunch of photos for Beatrice. And then I'll come back to the menu just to confirm that I've done it. I've completed it fully. So I'll have this option, play the bonus episode, and the touch list should be fully filled like this. So that will be the criteria for 100%. So I guess to make it a bit clear for people who have never seen this game before, 100% is all of the cases, completing all of the touch lists, all 50 items, and collecting, not collecting, completing all of the investigative report entries that come from the bonus episode. So all of these little side quests. Alright, so let's delete my data and get started. Also, I should put on global hotkeys so I can split easier. There we go. Yes. Yay! And now as soon as I hit that, I start. Let's go! It's working! Also, literally no notes for the tutorial because it is so easy. Come on. Morning. Hello, Funky. Tastes good. He says 2 words in the whole game. Oomph, oomph. And he became a Japanese sensation. Like, I think the only reason Touch Detective itself got more games was solely because of Funky's existence. Which is a bit sad, because a lot of the characters are really charming in this game. And there's actually, I'll probably mention it later when I'm thinking about it more, but I'll mention how stupid easy the tutorial is for it. So, in order to skip the instructions from Cromwell, I'm going to need to say, no, I don't want help 4 times in a row. And deal with him gaslighting and guilt-tripping me and everything in between. And trying to scare Mackenzie. Do I want hints? No. And as quick as the actual gameplay for the tutorial is, going through this process of skipping and saying no 4 times is quicker than actually just having to deal with the tutorial and clicking yes the first time. Like dealing with all his hints and comments and stuff as I'm collecting things. Hey, first touchless item. It's also very funny because in the PAL version of the game, it was called Mystery Detective, which really didn't fit all the jokes that were being made, especially at the end when you become a detective and Mackenzie's title is the Touch Detective. So it didn't really fit. It was like, oh, your title is the Mystery Detective, and it's like, huh? What's so embarrassing about that? I don't get it. It was a hooray, tutorial done. Yes, they've greatly lowered their acceptance criteria. It won't be easy. I'll have to solve 4 difficult cases. And then I just have to pick up the telephone and I'll get a case. Yes, I'm aware. The sun rises in the east, and using the phone is the way to be offered a case. Divine Providence. I don't even know what that's a reference to, but I feel like it's not just a Touch Detective thing. But it's, I think, how I picked up the phrase in everyday life. Like, where does that phrase come from? Divine Providence? I don't really know off the top of my head. Yeah, well. I'm also very worried about the bonus episode route I've got. Because when I was like just testing and figuring out all the investigative report items, I just mucked around after each episode and completed as many bonus episode items as I could. But obviously doing that is going to be slow, constantly entering and exiting the bonus episode. So it's much quicker to just do it all in one go once everything's unlocked at the end of the game. Now the thought is, oh, couldn't you do all the bonus content and then the credits? Because the credits will count to the time. I'm also sort of wondering if I can get away with no. It's not in the rules or anything, but I reckon it wouldn't really work well to reset during the credits, like to restart the game. Because there's not really a shortcut to do that on what's it called, on the DS. Like if you wanted to restart the game on the actual hardware, you'd have to push the button, it would go back to the main sort of DS screen, you'd have to tap back on the game to boot it up. That's a few seconds that hardware would lose to software, like to emulators. So I don't think that's quite fair to do. I think it makes sense to just sit through the credits. But maybe that's something I'll just like test to see if it is like a thing. Or like, if people actually care. Because I think I might be the only one who runs this category. I don't even know if Lanterns is going to come back for this category. Also, yes, we're getting introduced to Penelope! Hello, Penelope. And Chloe's pissed off, as usual. I also still stand by that the first and second cases are the best ones in, like, the franchise. Though I need to properly replay Touch Detective 3. Because I remember some of those cases actually being really good. Also, as usual, if audio levels are a little bit quiet, like if I'm a bit quiet or the game's a bit loud, just let me know. Obviously, I haven't streamed Touch Detective in like a long time, aside from like a couple weeks ago. Poor Penelope. Alright, time to get my first touch list items! Before I forget. That is mainly what the notes are there for, so that I remember to get all the touch list items. So this sofa is one of them. Fungi's another. Oh. Yes, Penelope's in her room, but we're not actually going to talk to her. We're just going to break in, steal her pillow, and walk off. Recent changes. So recent changes opens the shopping plaza, so that we can go talk and investigate Daisy. And get our cake. I forgot about our cake. And an absurd amount of touch list items. Like, I'm gonna get 6 touch list items when I go to the shopping plaza after this. I'm here to investigate the scene of the crime. It's so fluffy. I just wanted to touch it. I love that. It's like, what are you doing, Mackenzie? Collecting evidence? But I just wanted to add it to my touch lists. Alright. Time to start tapping. Okay, tapped over. I'd like to make a purchase. I'd like some key lime pie. Oh. Also, if Sweet Dream Cake is such a popular item, how is it in stock and a key lime pie is out of stock? Well, actually, no, it sort of makes sense because she's refreshing key lime pie daily. But she's not, sorry. She's refreshing Sweet Dream Cake daily. I'm getting distracted reading the touch list items. No, I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to tap the tray behind you. Okay, give me the touch list item. Thank you. And give me this one as I'm leaving. Let's go. I forgot what I was saying before. I'm sorry. I'll pivot back to it when I eventually remember what I was actually waffling about. Also, time to touch a cactus. Time to tap our doll. And get the flower. Then Cromwell's bed. Like, the most amount of touch list items are in this first episode. Here's a shock absorber. Here's this fragrance. That's good. I didn't forget anything from what I can see. I have plenty of chances coming back through the office anyway, in like the rest of the cases, and even this case. So I was always going to be fine. Oh wait, no, yeah, I did need to talk to her. I was like, I'll go put the pillow on the bed, and I'm like, wait, I accidentally talked to her, and then I realized that's what I need to do. Because then I get this Daisy scene. And then this time I choose Dreams. I also love she's this defensive because she stole some clothes. Like, low-key. It's such an easy crime to justify. Or, like, such an easy crime to, like, protect yourself. You don't need to, like, be this crafty and think we're investigating you. Although I guess, like, if you just committed a crime and then suddenly the town's detective started coming up talking to you about and asking you questions about the person whose clothes you stole, it would be very... It would put you on the spot and you'd feel very nervous. Oh yeah, I guess I can talk about it now. There was a game on Steam that was part of a Kickstarter a while ago. I know Aura kickstarted it. Was part of the Kickstarter campaign, I mean, and then but as soon as I sort of saw a little bit of trailer for it, I was like, oh my god, this reminds me so much of Touch Detective. It, like, very much gives me Touch Detective and Layton vibes. And obviously they're inspired by Professor Layton, but Touch Detective wasn't mentioned, but I still got the Touch Detective vibe from it. So I'm very excited for when that game comes out. It released a little demo a while ago and I enjoyed playing that. Mousetrap isn't dreamy. Alright. Cutscene time. You're rich, you should buy a bigger bed. Good night. Time to sleep. Alright, good morning everybody. Hope you enjoyed your, like, 3-second nap. I still stand by it. I reckon the new versions will be technically quicker, but only if you're on handheld mode. Because, like, as you can maybe see, I have to wait for the text to sort of slowly spell itself out. Also, this is the split where it's just so long. Also, I can scroll all the way down because I'm looking for any touchless items on it. Which I don't think there is. I think I got everything in the first half. So this is literally just the any percent. Oh no, there's a couple items. Oh my god, there's a good chunk of items. Oh no. Shopping plaza. I gotta go get the bear. I might need to shorten these notes because some of it's just like straightforward. It's stuff that I already know from 80%. The important stuff is remembering what touchless items to get and when. Because there is the touchless item right here. This plant. Oh no, sorry, that plant. That's why I can't get it earlier. But I get it now because I'm going to the microwave anyway. Ding! And now I'm gonna go dream walking. Next touchless item is when I get to the park, which makes sense. Okay, good. I have scrolled down enough on the notes that I've got everything I need visible. Like the thing it cuts out at the end is talking to Antoinette, finding out how she dreamwalked, etc. Blah 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 blah, and then giving Penelope the apology gift, which is like straightforward. There's no touchless items, thank God. Go to the shopping plaza. Go to the park. Now condominium, but I gotta steal the air pump before I trigger the event. Because it'll force me to leave. Because we're chasing after the thief. But we don't know where they went and there's no witnesses to help us. Good morning again. We've had 2 days pass already. I hope everyone's gotten a good night's sleep. Cromwell, I couldn't sleep. There was nobody else there. I couldn't do anything. Actually, no, I forgot. Yeah. The new versions, the remakes, probably aren't the quickest. Solely because of, what's it called? The fact that those inner thoughts of Mackenzie don't appear on another screen, they'll just appear as, like, text blocks. Oops. Which means there's even more text to mash through. Even if you can mash through it quicker, because you tap once and it fills the text box fully, and you just tap another second time to skip it, you can actually mash to skip. It'll still take longer because there's a bunch more text boxes. Or maybe it'll still be shorter, I don't know. Like, I won't really know because I'm not going to be able to speedrun it on the handheld mode. But also, no more touchless items. That fountain was the last thing. Or the pond, sorry. Okay. So, her strategy is to get everybody else in the world to go to sleep later, to go to sleep earlier, because Penelope can't stay up a little later. The most ingenious thing ever. And then Chloe still lives in make-believe land. And yeah, goal at this point is just to create a witness in every single area. So I don't make everybody go to sleep earlier, I just hit like one person in each area. Like, it doesn't affect the speedrun at all, but story-wise, you need it because the lady in the shopping plaza will tell you that the thief went that way and is hiding somewhere around there. No! Wasted text box. And also, if you talk to the guy in the park, he'll be like, oh, nobody came through here. So, like, it is useful story-wise, it's just, if you already know where you're going and what to do, it sort of seems like it's wasted time. Story-wise, it makes a lot of sense, and if you're playing it casually, it also makes a lot of sense and is helpful. But if you already know the bag flees and hides in the dressing room, oh sorry, the bag flees and hides at the shopping plaza, you don't need the witnesses, really. Okay, I gotta give Cromwell the pump to fix. And then that'll be ready for next time I dream walk. And now I have a witness! Hello, Beatrice! And then she's like, oh, that horrible bag ran into me. They must be hiding somewhere around here. These are Penelopes. Why are they in here? Right, so 3 nights have passed now. Like, this section feels so unnecessary, this bit here. But I mean, I guess it ties into the Daisy stealing Penelope's clothes plot line. Also, sorry for starting stream late today, I was just knackered. I stayed up a little bit too late last night watching Unlimited Blade Works with friends. Very good anime, I recommend people watching it if they're looking for something good. Came out in 2014, but it still holds up to today, both in terms of the story and the animation quality, and the fight choreography. Like, I've seen it a couple times before, but for some people in the group, they've never seen it before, so we're just like rewatching it together. Also now I'm just like not relying on the notes because I don't have to worry. I know the pathing from here. I've done I've done case 1 enough times. And The goal is sub 30 case 1, but I don't think it'll ever happen on English. I think it's just too slow. There's too much text. Get the pump. It's like the one time Cromwell fixes something for us and we don't have to get a monologue from him afterwards. Hi, Beatrice. I have to walk away a little bit like that because Funky's too much in Beatrice's tap box. So I'll keep accidentally talking to Beatrice, which I've done on so many runs. Let's go! The epic music, but we won't get it for too long. I love how Mackenzie's got the slow walking state, but Funky doesn't, so he just like jerks forward. He looks so goofy. I only just realized that. I can't fly. But Beatrice can. Goodbye, Beatrice. And take this, Antoinette. Stop stealing Penelope's dreams. It's the culprit. Oh, we caught Antoinette in under 30 minutes. Yes, you should go make sure. By the way, there's... I think I've said this in some previous Touch Detective streams back in the day, but there's a lot of hints that it is Antoinette as well. It's just that the only required conversations are the ones that make it seem like it's Daisy. So like, it might seem out of field from what you guys see me play, but it's also very obvious it's Antoinette. Like, playing the game, the reveal Antoinette, if you've been exploring around and investigating properly, you'll be like, oh, I thought it was Daisy, but this makes sense. And then once you find out it's like dreams, it's like a bunch of things just click. Where she's turning the dreams into cakes. You know, sweet dream cake. The fact that the night after you're all sleeping and sharing Penelope's dream, people are complaining about the taste of the cake. When you're in the dream world and when you're in the dream world, I think if you interact with the shop, with the bakery, it says something like, oh, it sounds like they're baking something at the moment, but they're missing an ingredient, or something like that. And then when the bad guy has fled and you're like looking for him, when we find him in the dressing room, or like when we find Daisy in the dressing room, you can investigate and it's like, oh, smells like a cake is cooking. And it's like, that's the giveaway. Again, like more of a giveaway. It's like the hints are very much present. It's just, you're not made to interact with them. Like the Daisy ones, you are. which is sort of a shame because if you're really quick at the game and you pick things up without just tapping around too much, you will feel like it's a left field thing. I don't know if the game maybe should have like made some of those like a forced item to investigate, but then it might have been a little bit too obvious. However, it's all thanks to Penelope. There's always a long line, but I don't have to wait because I'm a VIP customer. It's kind of weird to be eating Penelope's dreams, but it's just so yummy. I do like that line. As for me, I did my own homework because I don't like detention. I also do like that this case begins like a really solid friendship between Mackenzie and Daisy, which like persists across all 3 games. Oh, I forgot to split. Oh well. And now it's my favorite case just because of the stakes. I like cases that have some sort of stake to it. And unfortunately, I think this is really the only Touch Detective case that has real consequences and stakes for our characters. Like, even in the assault case, Dover is attempting to kill, like, Dover is attempting murder, but he's only trying to kill the fleas. Like, he does not attack Mackenzie or Penelope or Chloe or show any aggression towards them whatsoever. Even like him being angry in a conversation with them, it's very much he's angry at the frickin' fleas and he's venting. Also, this is the only case in this game where Penelope is not our client. In the other 3 cases, she is our client. Penelope is our client. And the only reason she isn't the client, I reckon, for this case, is because she's frickin' kidnapped. So it's a bit hard for her to enlist our help. Also, okay, that's a pretty smart teapot design. I sort of wonder if that is actually a thing. I feel like it would be a thing in like Japan or China. I feel like someone would have made a teapot that heats itself, while also still being safe to hold. Yeah. The thought bubble there. He just wanted to show off his invention. But Beatrice just drank the cold tea without a care in the world. This time it's different. I have an uneasy feeling. Oh, sorry. And my brilliant mind. Also, Chloe doesn't wear glasses, but I think I always pictured her as wearing glasses as a kid. Especially because she's got that, like, nasally, nerdily, like, soundbite for her voice. Oh, don't you worry about a thing, Chloe is here. It's like... it's like you can just imagine the Poindexter glasses on her. Oh, but nothing out of the ordinary, then we're gonna find her room trashed and ransacked. though it ends up being Chloe. Alright, condominium, let's go inspect our room. Yeah, I think I get all the touchless items for this case here as well. I gotta remember the order to collect it. Album, handkerchief, water slip. There's a specific order because, I will stop needing the album earlier than the handkerchief, technically. Well, like, the album and the handkerchief I use pretty early. Like, I use in this part. Whereas the order slip I won't use until part 2. And this case, in this case you collect the most items you collect in the whole trilogy of games. So, you want to not have to scroll. Like, I'm done with the handkerchief now. I'm nearly done with the photo album. I love that. I've got this Show Chloe album, Embarrass Chloe. Also, Penelope literally labeling her bananas. And Chloe's response is to take off the peel that has the name on it and eat the banana inside, leaving the peel left over, with the label still on it. Also, this whole exchange, I just need the banana peel. But if I walk away at that point, it softlocks the game. Like, you have to make her slip. Alright, time to unlock the time to unlock the planetarium. What's so great about him? I hardly call that a talent. Am I right or am I right? Who's Lugal? It also never makes sense to me that being dumb is the way to get the answer. It's like very counterintuitive there. Alright, bye Chloe. Do this first. Yeah, I got the order the wrong way around in my notes. It was saying I should tap the sign first, but I should definitely show the album first. Alright, hello creepy astronomer. It looks like a mosquito. Also, I say this every run. If you're casual pick dolls. It gives a much more interesting phrase. Getting ready. I'm zeroing in on that flower pot. Oh, Mackenzie is going to touch it. Next cutscene, I need to freaking turn my iPad downwards. Keeps going off with notifications. It's distracting me. My dude, I know what a planetarium is. You do not need to describe it in this excruciating depth. Alright, give me that. What? Thank you. Okay, now I go through this door. Grab this. Alright, part 1's just about done. Like, case 2 is also the shortest in the speedrun. Because nobody is questioning who the culprit is here. We're coming back, Penelope, and we'll save you. Hey, let's go. That's all for that's all the touchless items this time around. Oh my god. That is like the one bit of annoying menuing you have to do for that. But now I don't need the album anymore. And I would have had to scroll anyway. Like, there are 2 extra scrolls I have to do if I pick up the album instead of the handkerchief. Like, if I pick up handkerchief before album, but you have to do a lot more, like, walking back and forth, and I feel like that's quicker. Or that's slower than just going click, click twice. I haven't timed it, but that was like... back in the day I was timing everything, and I only timed 1 or 2 seconds. No, do not send me notifications to distract me. Wait for me to get back to a cutscene. Also, hooray, part 1's done. Come on, come on. There we go. That's enough of a cutscene. Phone turned upside down, iPad turned away. Get Bear, try to leave. I love it. Enter Naked Bones in all capitals, because my god, I remember forgetting that in so many runs and wondering, where's Lindsay? But good morning, Aura. I hope you had a good rest after last night. I also did see your reply that you're keen for the idea, so that's cool. If you can think of 5 to 6 games and let me know what games, and that will be good. And recording will happen at some point, like once I figure out the specifics of who and what games. Fair. Oh wait, I forgot what option to pick your first option. Bring me something that can be used as a thermos bottle, but is not a thermos bottle. Also, heat up fungi. Oh, Cromwell, please. Also, I got walled in one spot in Touch Detective when I was a kid. We're about to go do that, and I'll show you what was blocking me, because I didn't know what to do. Thank you. So I'd done this. I opened the cookies and I gave the cookies to Lindsay, which was the right thing to do, but I never made this connection. Using the ribbon to make the bear appear cute to appeal to Lindsay. I struggled so much with that as a kid until I just randomly tapped on enough combinations of items that it worked, and I'm like, oh! And then I got through the rest of the game. It's like Professor Layton style puzzle moments. It's like you're just tapping desperately, trying to figure it out, and then it eventually, you just stumble upon the right answer and get it. Because she doesn't like the bear with the spike. She only wants the bear that has the ribbon with the spike hidden. And also, Chloe literally lengthens this whole case, because we're about to get led to the room. Also, album's done, it's time to make use of the coin. And yes, Chloe's trying to bribe Lugal, so that he'll give information that Penelope's been kidnapped by the astronomer. But realistically, the best evidence of the astronomer kidnapping Penelope is just finding Penelope and saving her. Getting testimony for a warrant, yes, is going to work, but we could also just bust in and save Penelope, which is what Mackenzie does. Oh. For the guy who just likes to play the organ grinder, you've pissed him off, Chloe. Also, annoyingly enough, Chloe's about to come back, and talking to her and then entering the planetarium is quicker than just entering the planetarium. Which is annoying because Chloe fricked up twice. Because if you try and enter, she'll come and talk to you anyway, and she pushes you out of the way. So it's instead of having to walk that little bit extra, I'll just talk to her earlier. Because I don't have to move to talk to her. Also, now that he's distracted putting a poster up for hours on end, I can now steal these tweezers and electrocute myself. I decided to put that in the notes. Give Lugal tea and then electrocute yourself. Just singing away while you electrocute yourself, because why not? Alright, time to destroy the planetarium. Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, I forgot I need to do this first. I forgot. I forgot there's the whole scene first where we learn the consequences of our snooping around, which is that we're gonna get, which is that he's gonna try and turn Mackenzie into a doll as well. And then I can blow up the planetarium. Oh, damn it, the mirror. Alright, now we blow up the planetarium. Blow it up, fungi! This way you should always clean your filters. Kaboom! That's a sun? Get away from here! Also, everybody waking up and freaking out by the planetarium exploding, and Chloe's just snoozing. Let's go, we did it. We destroyed the planetarium. Now we can save Penelope. Actually, first we need to deal with Lindsay. Let's play hide and seek. Oh, you hide, I'll seek. Meanwhile, I'll just, I will do the last note on my thing, which is save Penelope. My last note for this case. Now Lindsay starts attacking Penelope, who's still weakened from just waking up. And we frickin' push her away. We tell her to fuck off. And then she blocks that, so we have to go through the far door, which means they can cut us off. Now we have to take down a quite intimidating astronomer. Boss fight time! Now, how do you take down a creepy astronomer? Banana peel! Goodbye. Goodbye, demon child. We will see you next case. He's in trouble. No shit. go. Sub 1 hour case 2. Still got it. I also love it because there's only 4 touchless items, new touchless items in this case. Again, it's all stuff in the new area, the skating ring. Because they got all the touchless items in case 1, basically, that I needed. Because you go everywhere in case 1 that's unlocked, so you just pick up all the touchless items on the way. And then cases 2, 3, and 4, you're only really grabbing the new touchless items that become available in the new areas. And then you get the rest in the bonus episode, because they're only available in that. It's like, even though a certain scenery and whatever is still just sitting there in the actual cases themselves, it doesn't let you collect them for the touch list unless you're in the bonus episode. Yes, I forgot to say, I hope you are doing well today, Aura. I'm also still deciding on my own games, and you know, I'll say it to people who actually come for a Touch Detective stream, because, you know what, frick it. It's a stupid idea I thought of the other day. I might go ahead with it, I might not. Doesn't hurt to just say it. I was contemplating doing like making a video for YouTube once a month, and it's just sort of like an interview style thing, where I'll be talking with someone about something gaming related. Not like, sort of like a gaming news thing, but not really that serious. Just sort of laid back, just asking someone what they know about something that's happened recently-ish in gaming. It could be like, oh yeah, talking to a speedrunner about this cool thing that happened, this new trick or mechanic or thing that happened in a game recently, and like how it got discovered, what it sort of means for the game's speedrun, etc, etc. Or the alternative being also just talking to people about a game that they've played recently, or a new game that's come out, or a game that's old but they've just played it for the first time recently and have some cool things to say about it. And I was thinking like, just like once a month getting one person and just like talking with them about various things. Doing like a little edited interview style thing with footage from the game like clipped into it, or like mixed in with it, edited in. It helped build up my editing skills a little bit more. But it'd also be, I think, a bit fun to do, learn about some things. I know, like, that sort of thing is done to death on YouTube, but I thought it'd be fun to do. Believe, believe, I believe in the fairy. Yes, definitely. Alright. That ice, I struggle to avoid tapping in any percent. Yeah, I want to do it. I know it's like, it's been done to death in podcasts and other content, but it'll still be fun. Also, lol. Igloo door, second, third, second. I've just got the option numbers. Also, yeah, that little stretch of me tapping 3 things and getting 3 touchless items is most of the touchless items. There's only one more, and the only reason I wasn't getting it was because I was on the top half of the screen, because it's that snowman's nose. Also, Penelope got cold, so she left the skating ring, which is understandable. Because they've just left winter. It's only just spring. Wait here, I'll get a specialist. Penelope, get back in here. No, just a little longer, I'm just starting to warm up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then get the snowman's nose. Alright, no more touchless items in this case. We're just back to 80%. And hooray, Penelope stayed this time. I also love it how through this whole exchange the fairy knew about this, and he's just like going, oh, for fuck's sake, can these two just not understand that this is that he will not be able to see me? No. Yeah, the whole concept there is that because Mackenzie is just a bit more mature than Penelope and Chloe, we can't see the Snow Fairy because we sort of... Mackenzie is old enough that she believes... Well, she's stopped believing in all those sorts of fairy tale stuff. Penelope is innocent and naive enough that she still believes in it, and Chloe just has... Like, she's incredibly smart, but she just has, like, a blind spot for the mythological. Which, albeit, helps, because a lot of the myths and fairy tales actually end up being a real thing in Touch Detective. Also, as much as you think you talk to Chloe next, which I nearly forgot and started doing, next thing is you talk to Barnaby. And then Chloe scares the shit out of him. Just without prompt. Diet. It's a curse! It's the curse of the Snow Fairy! In response to that, he gets so scared he shivers and decides to make the skating rink warmer. Freaking idiot. The backfire. I get the premise behind it. She wants to make him fearful of the fairy so that he won't close the skating ring. But I love it how everything Chloe somehow does in this case just backfires constantly. And like, they're not bad ideas either. Like, Chloe's big idea is to fatten Barnaby up, which makes sense because the main reason he wants to shut down the skating ring is because he's lost so much weight. I also do like that picking the correct option is the quickest as well. We get forced to do it in the order the options picked anyway, but it's just funny. It's funny that out of the 3 options and how Chloe rigs it anyway, picking the actual option that works later in the case is the correct answer. Funky, get food. Ah, frick, I need to collect the food. No! Collect the food, then talk to Chloe, and she's gonna say it's not enough. And then Funky goes in and gets a pile. Cough, cough. Good job, Funky. Can I knock on the door, please? And we just leave Funky there shivering. You're a weakling. Eat it like a man now. And because it's frozen, he gets chilly. Freaking hell. And then silence. Give him cooked food next time. So hooray, the microwave makes a return. I'm actually so sad that the second floor isn't there in the second game. Until you do, like, the side quest. Here you go. Farewell to the skating ring part 2. "10 years past the expiry date. Why would you still be eating that?" Did they even make frozen food back then? Past the deadline. And it backfires again. Alright, off to solution 2, which is find a cold place. Which I feel like was Mackenzie's idea. Because I think out of the 3 ideas, each of them came up with one. The Fatten Barnaby up was Chloe's. The cold location was Mackenzie's, and snow was Penelope. I love it. Evacuate the ferry, Antoinette. What the fuck are you on about? Use all the ingredients. Pastry party time. And I've got to read the list because there's a specific set of people I need to talk to. And I remember when I was routing, I actually went through the list and took each person out to see if they were required. And each of them is required. Alright, Daisy next. Next, the park. Okay, and then for the first time ever, we're going to talk to somebody else who lives here, except for Beatrice, Daisy, and Beatrice, Daisy, and Penelope. We talk to the person with eyes in room 202. Then Cromwell. And finally, Lindsay. Then steal the hot sauce. Now we're gonna sabotage, but also get a hot dog. Alright, time to get a hot dog. And this is gonna make me hungry, even though I've already had breakfast. Ketchup, mustard, ketchup and mustard, double ketchup, and double mustard. Oh wait, shoot. Yes, Chloe. Alright, that's going to be the end of part 1. Let's do it. Oh, gosh. I think I'm definitely going to have some brownies after this stream. I'll cut them up and enjoy one or two. Yep, go out and get a hot dog. Show Barnaby hot dog. Follow and enjoy are my notes. I do like the jokes I put in my notes, it helps. Enjoy your hot sauce, you prick. Actually, no, he's an idiot. He's not a jerk. I love it how he can't get a good meal, no matter what. He's cursing Chloe. Alright, meanwhile, time to go get Cromwell's invention, the snow machine. We're then going to see Penelope, tell her that the fairy wants to talk to her. Actually, we'll say that he's cursing her. Penelope, and then Chloe, because now she'll spawn. What do you want? I'm busy. And then immediately insults her. No. Oops. I love this line though. It's such a good line that Chloe uses here. You better enjoy your last flake of snow. Alright, it's time to make it snow. And her plan is to literally summon an angel. It sounds so stupid. That works though. You can, and she does. I have to do this to see Chloe leaving the fortune tellers, and then go to help her with the ritual only to find out that she forgot the frickin' words. Security? Security's tight because you frickin' broke into Penelope's room and trashed it. There's no issues with us entering. Beatrice is so happy to see us. Oh, Mackenzie, it's lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well. Shall I make you a cup of tea or something? Chloe, what did you do? We know what she did. Alright, so now we gotta get to the roof. I do like that they give the hint with that, because we had to have gotten the hot dog already by this point. And it might not be clear that that's our strategy to get Beatrice to leave. Now, I wonder if I can get the beach ball touch list item here. That's something I do want to test. Yes, you can. Okay. So I might add that into my notes, get the touch list item here rather than later. Also, oh no, because I only come up here in the dream world. Also, I don't think this gets done before 1 hour 30, but we'll see. Like, an 80% run is like 2 hours, sub 2 hours barely. What is my any percent PB again? I've forgotten. I think it's like a 157 or something. And like there's extra talking due to the touchless items, but I don't think it will add too much time. So realistically, I'm probably looking like around 2 hours from the end of case 4. And then bonus episode, maybe 20 minutes? Alright, time to go learn the spell to summon an angel. So like half falling asleep. How? I got enough sleep. I got like 5 hours. Actually, I got like 4.5 now that I'm thinking about it. That should still be enough. Also, time to go get enough pieces of the spell so that she'll tell me the rest. Magical, Radical, Miracle, Angel. Anything but Expedition 33. Well, if you see Towson, I have abandoned that playthrough. I've set it on the YouTube playlist. But good evening, Towson. I hope you're doing well. Ticker is crying right now. No, Ticker's coping fine. Yes, here. No, oh, Fortune Teller. My brain was like just slowly trying to process where I go next. And yay, it's the pastry party! Yeah, I literally only have one more note after this one for the whole case. So this is the option where I have to pick first option and then talk to her again. And then the last note is just go talk to Chloe from the condominium. And then random options. Because it is random what is the correct option. Yak, 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 yak. About how Chloe believing in the children's spell is what will make it actually work. Because it's embarrassing. Magical, Radical, Miracle, Angel, Lyrical, Cynical, La-di, La-lu-la. Alright, time to go summon an angel. Alright, and now random options. I have to pay actual attention. I can't just be clicking where, like, option 3 will spawn. You feel like this isn't unofficial hardware? What gave that away? The custom mouse? La-di-la-lu-la. Hey! I summoned an angel! Hooray! And it's Penelope! Yeah, that's true as well. Well, if you actually look at my first runs at Touch Detective, I was doing it on actual hardware. I had like a face cam just pointing directly down on the DS. And then I spoke to the other guy who was like the moderator at the time, and he was like, yeah, no, fuck that shit. We both own the game, we've both done physical runs of it. Let's just frickin' use the emulator to make it easier for recording. Because neither of us really wanted to shell out like 400, 500 bucks for a DS, for a, you know, a third party DS capture card. Also, no, we're not going to finish case 3 before an hour and 30 minutes. No! This was relatively quick, actually. Might as well reset. I don't think I don't know if it's feasible in English to get it sub 130. Especially with touchless, with touch percent. Yeah, Townsend, I shouldn't reset. This is guaranteed to be world record. As long as I finish. Then why are you blushing? Yeah, see, okay. Low key, I probably will run the Japanese version if I did want to grind this properly. But this is the trial run. I just need to see what it's like first. Plus, the hard part about the Japanese version is I freaking need to be able to read enough Japanese to deal with the random options from Chloe in this one case. Like, there is not another time where I'd need it. The rest of it, it's just, I'll know what's happening. The rest of it, I know what options to pick. Like, it's an option position. I pick option 2, I pick option 1, I pick option whatever. But in that one incident, in this third, at the end of the third case, the options are randomized. So I actually have to be able to read it. That also just means I have to like do a playthrough slowly with Japanese first. So that I can get to that part, see what the text is, take a screenshot of it, and remember what it looks like. Not quite how it works. Because the options varied, like, so the options, so, okay, the correct options are Miracle Angel and La Di La Lula. They vary the word miracle and angel. They'll go like clerical angel, miracle change, change angel. It's like I can't just remember the end part of angel or the start part of miracle because it varies them up. And same with la di la lula. Like I'd have to know what it is. But realistically, yes, Japanese would be considerably quicker. On the remakes on the Switch, it wouldn't actually be any quicker or slower because they changed how the text boxes work on the remakes. But on the original DS version, because it has to slowly type out the text every single text box, it would be a lot quicker in Japanese. Like, I might actually low-key do case 1 and see just how it compares after this. What is that cursor? It's a custom cursor. I can't be bothered frickin' turning off the custom cursor for touch detective runs. Hi Penelope. Second option, tell me more. And then steal her stamp card. Ah, that is my business. Perhaps in the future I will disclose why. But for now, I am using a custom cursor because I want to. Alright, time to go to the circus. Alright, grab that touchless item. Envelope. Stamp. Nope. Put the stamp on. Open the letter. And now I need to do this before Dover leaves. Because Dover will run away the second I... the second that I show that letter to the circus master. Hey, I've got a laughing bag. What's so bloody funny? No, damn it, I went into my room instead of Cromwell's. I need Cromwell to try and fix the laughing bag. Fix it! Okay, now, yeah. I'm going back to the circus for a bit. Tap the bench. Oh, or is it this bench? What? I thought it was... Okay, it's that bench. I get this as well. This is the reason I come in here in any percent. Bye, Chloe. Time to threaten or pass on the threatening message. And now Dover despawns. Alright, option 1, option 3. And then it's not a murder. Circus member A was just injured. He's in a coma. But I'd like to talk to him, and then now I'm going to find out he's in a coma. RIP circus member A. And see, I would have loved to do the Dover part here because it would be so much quicker instead of having to like duck away and do frickin' Dover's part earlier. But I have to because he despawns. So either way, I'm going to have to go out of my way to come here and do the Dover laughing bag thing anyway. So I may as well do it right away and just get it over and done with. Alright, ex-circus members, and then we're done. And now it's just basically back to the circus for the whole rest of the part. Yay, that's done. Off to the circus again. And now Johnny, the star of the show, has been attacked. Because that's where Dover went off to. What happened? Johnny was seriously injured. Hey, Chloe. I just love how she got up there for the dramatic entrance. Like, how did she get up there? Woohoo! Murder case! Wait. Oh yes, get the pillar. There we go. Let's go! That's all of the touch list items for the cases themselves. Except for, like, the mandatory ones. Then talk to Chloe, I get the crime scene tape, he gets really pissed off and then I have to clean it up. Yeah, take that, Chloe. She busts in, sets up a whole frickin' outline of the victim. Talk to you, and now we're actually going to inspect the real crime scene, the flea box. It doesn't look like anything's been cleaned up to me. He's just very good at pissing people off. Yeah, it's Johnny, and circus member A is crushed by the door over there. And I love it. The game gives me a tutorial, and it's like, oh man, I should really try and think of an item that could be helpful. But I've already used the item. Oh my god, yes, this was definitely the figure Penelope saw fall. And then I give Penelope the good news, and then I'll come back and catch the culprit. And then GG! Then we've solved our 4th case. And completed Touch Detectives any percent. Mackenzie, it's just a flea. I don't think they're gonna come hurt you. Yeah, Penelope still doesn't feel safe because the culprit hasn't been caught. So then we go back and we catch the culprit. And now I don't need to use the gramophone anymore. Oh my god, it was Punk. You have been caught, punk. Now Circus Master's pretty pissed off. What? That delinquent flea? I'll re-educate him. I didn't even need to do that, I just need to talk to him. And then they get frickin' imprinted onto them that they can't jump anymore. Traumatic experiences to the fleas. Hooray, we did it! We solved the case. Now time to go let Penelope know so she feels at ease. And then we go report it to Cromwell, so that we can join the Great Detective Society. And then credits roll. Credits roll, and then it's bonus case time. GG! Well, GG for the any percent. Let's go! So much clicking. The sign of the end. Let's remain silent until the credits are finished. Darn it. Of course there's a part 2. It's also pretty easy because case 4 we're pretty much entirely at the circus the whole time. We like go to the shopping plaza to talk to people, to talk to Chloe once and Antoinette once, and that's it. We never leave the circus again. Hello, Circus Master. And Punk's still alive. Wait a minute. Ah, whoops. I forgot this part. Then get them to go to the flea house. And then now we're going to bring Chloe here with the appeal of a sealed room assault. How did they get to Punk when he's locked away in a sealed room? No. Yeah, there's the sealed room and a sealed room? Chloe the super sleuth. Okay, now Penelope and Chloe will be there. It's funny, I go away to get Penelope and Chloe there, and then I need to scare them away while slowly learning more information. Hey, punk. Then Chloe. I should probably check if I even need to have that. Oh, yeah, no, I do. Because, yeah, then they bait him to go out here so that he can get attacked next, while they're all safe in the flea house. And then that pisses off Mackenzie, so she flicks the house, which makes them think it's an earthquake, which helps her figure out the sealed room mystery. Ah, it's an earthquake! Oh no, ah, it's shaking, oh! And you shake it. I need to put option 1 on the notes. Now we protect the rest of the fleas. Yeah, bullseye mark. Oh. Goodbye, fleas. Yes, I'm aware something's here. It's the stake that I need to scare Penelope off. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you. What the... I had to walk all the way around that. Alright, now Penelope gets scared and runs off. And now Chloe's gonna leave because she's got some other lead. Because she's tying this to a fairy tale, which does make sense, but it's not a frickin' fairy tale character, it's just Dover, whose act was performing the Princess Frog story on his tattoos. He was like a theatre tattooist, or whatever that thing is in a circus. It's like a tattoo performer or something. Where like he flexes his muscles and that changes the tattoos to make it look like they're talking or acting out things in a play. But then Chloe's gone and we're basically at the end. Yeah. This murder was based on a fairy tale. Nobody died, don't sweat the details. What kind of ball? I don't know, doesn't matter. Anyways, I won't accept any other theory. Alright, who did it? Who do I tap? Boy Flea. I didn't even remember, I was just like, I'm pretty sure I remember what conversation comes next. Because now Circus Master comes in with a bunch of new fleas and puts Boy Flea in there with all the new ones. And then we're at the end. Alright, time to see them all in there. And Circus Master's come up with his own solution to the Assaulter, which is basically just keep getting more fleas every time one gets injured. Alright, now I have to bring him the culprit. And then I'll go there and Dover won't be there, and I talk to Antoinette, and then it's the end. Then it's actually the end. Hello, Antoinette. Where's Dover? Oh, he's gone. Oh, well. To be fair, I think all of the suspects are missing at this point as well. But Dover is probably the closest anyway. No. You say no and then you say yes. Yeah, second option, then fourth option. Ah, the Frog Prince. Flea bit him. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I gotta move between Dover and Circus Master. Keep waking him up in response to Dover and then continuing the conversation with Dover. Unless I was a flea. Circus Master is me right now, just struggling to stay awake. Oh, GG. The boy flea. Also, I love it. He's got a big freaking baseball bat to hit the tiny fleas with. Yay! He jumped. Boss fight. Carbonog. And while he's distracted, I can touch Carbonog. Can't resist. Gotta get it in the touch lists. And Dover's defeated. We did it! We helped Boy flee, and we just hit the 2-hour mark. Damn it! No sub 2. But very close. It'll be like a 2... It'll be late 201. That's alright, I already took your blue book and submitted it. It's like, no, blue was the touch list. All you have to do is forget about it. Hey! Credits! 20118. Okay, while the credits are rolling, I can actually look at my 80% PB. My 80% PB is a 158, so it lost 2 minutes 20 seconds roughly, but I also made mistakes. So it makes sense. Okay, now on to the bonus episode. After the credits. This is a bop. I gotta add the Touch Detective OST to my phone. Carbonog! I only just noticed that Mackenzie's shaking her head in disappointment. Oh, okay, no, I can't just skip the credits because it saves after them. Hey, we've been accepted! And our detective name is the Touch Detective. Cromwell, can I change this? Touch Detective Mackenzie. Alright, off to start completing things. I start off with trying to do as many quests in the shopping plaza as possible, since most of them are there. Damn, I was worried this would happen, so the order's all messed up. Alright, let's do hide and seek training. Yes. Yeah. So, it might actually be random which quests get when, which is going to be a little annoying. Someone here. There's someone under this table. There's one person in this bin here. And then I want to get a touch list that's here. And then they're in a bush back there. There you are. Alright, done. Oh, I have to leave to end it. Alright, that quest is done. Oh good, this quest was the first one I was planning to do. Alright, I gotta push them out of the way a little. Yeah, I do have to push them twice. Alright, easy. Let's get the pastry shop. Oh no! It's gonna be terrible. I remember it causes food poisoning. Man, it's not bad. And then Chloe hates it, and then Dover gets sick. And we get the ambulance! If I taste the sweets while making them, you'll get fat. And then third, if you taste the sweets while making them, lose years of your life. Oh, because they're dangerous. No more mushroom cookies. Right, now I respawn. What? Oh my god, Cromwell! It's fine. I'll do these ones then. I need to re-roll till I get the guy. Yes. And donuts. Ah, yes, And this one you can only do post-game because it's the fortune teller, yeah, testing the touch detective. And then there's an advanced one. We got mysterious item added to the touch list. And then I'm gonna need to re-roll Shopping Plaza. Why? It's Cromwell again here. Get out of here, Cromwell. I need the pink lady to show up. Okay, good. Pink lady will be here. What? I can't trigger. Oh, I know why I can't trigger it yet. Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust the route. Where's the guy? If he doesn't spawn, I gotta... Where is he? Oh my god. Because he'll spawn over on the right. There he is. Feels like it's random. So it's RNG. Damn it. Oh my god. The petite hippo. Oh, but you're a detective. I have a favor to ask of you. And I just walk out immediately. Alright, fortune telling. No, what the... Yeah, I must have to do... Alright, I'll split here. And I'll just have to remember the fortune-telling thing for the next... for Shopping Plaza 2. Wait, where's Dover? No, there are other conditions. Oh, damn it. Oh my god, everything's out of whack with these splits, it's fine. I must have to trigger this. Like, the splits are gonna be all messed up here, but it's fine. Wait, tap the bush. Wait, what? Oh no, that's for afterwards. Hey, Chloe. There we go. Alright. Planetarium's easy to do at least. Alright, they're disposed of. Alright, easy. Planetarium's done. I'll do the park next. Like, I reckon to trigger the circus, I'm gonna have to do these other ones first, that are meant to be like post-whatevers. So the post-chapter 1 one was the one in the bakery, or in the pastry shop. Post-chapter 2 was the Chloe and Lindsay one. And then post-chapter 3 is this. Wait, I can't... I can't do his cloak until I come back. There we go. That's not the fastest, but I can't get touchless items while I'm in the middle of a mission. Yes, I'll help you. Okay, yeah. So I don't need to find his money for reference because the drink he wants in the end is this. Ketchup mixed with fountain water. Alright, park's done. Now I reckon I could do circus. Yeah. Okay, so that's the trigger. I've got to complete those other specific quests first. So I'll delete these splits, except for the park one. Carbonog's under your hats. This is probably what happened the last time the circus went under. Because the circus master went looking for Carbonog. For reference, this is the only thing to do in the circus. So, GG. Okay, we're back to Shopping Plaza 2, basically, now. Now, give me the fortune. Yes, here we go. Today's fortune. Oh, whoops, I was meant to talk to Penelope. I was just meant to grab this and leave. Help Chloe up, and there we go. Fortune came true. Okay, now we're back to the actual shopping plaza 2 ones. Which I reckon I can trigger now. Let's do the Find the Circus Master one. Nope, apparently not. Can I trigger this one? Yes, I can. It's weird. I think I'm just gonna have to adapt as I go with these quests. Because the order is like fallen apart completely. Oh wait, no, Shorty Hot Dog. I forgot. I need that too. And then I go take another banana from Penelope. Yoink. Fried oyster banana dog. Not from the expired ones from the skating ring, thank you very much. Okay, will this work now? No. Alright, so I'm rolling. There's 2 more quests here, and then some things in the condominium. Okay, hide and seek 2 is here. Yep. And this time it's basically everyone in town is hiding. Okay, next is the crystal ball where I'll get another touchless item. And I do that one first because the curtain one's going to kick me out. I auto leave there, so I make sure I do that second. And then there's someone hiding here in the back room. Which is Daisy, I'm pretty sure. World champion hasn't been found yet, Jesus. Been near vending machine as well. That's everyone in the shopping plaza, but now I'm gonna go everywhere else. Hey Beatrice, nice hiding spot. Pros aren't allowed. And then Chloe has a pretty good hiding spot. Just behind the door there. And then hi Lugal. And hello Astronomer. Now all that's left is Dover. Oh, yeah, no, this makes sense. I gotta do this before finding the Circus Master. So this prompts the Circus Master finding, because I find literally everybody else except him. Then Dover's just hiding here. No, he's hiding here. Wait, what? Left curtain on the circus stage. Yeah. Ah, there. A little bit more over to the left. Back to Cromwell. I found everyone. And then a week later, when it's time for the tournament, it's rained out. Poor Cromwell. Yes, here we go. So I'll have to reorganize some things because some of it's random and some of it I need to trigger certain other events first. And here's the Circus Master. So now we go tell Dover. Hey Dover. Found him. And Dover's in the hole as well. Put him to sleep. Alright, that's all done, so it's just the condominium ones now. Need to get Penelope's hair as a touch list item. There's only one more touch list item theoretically now, if I've done it all right. I can't check the touch list from here. Alright, and last quest now, which is Beatrice's one. Can I get the tail? Yes! That's touchless completed, I think. And now we're just going to explore the neighborhood a little bit. Fungi will like tell you where there's something cool to take a photo of. And yes, I'm aware there's one here. Take a picture of Beatrice through the window. Water fountain time. No, don't. Oh, Cromwell. Don't stop getting in the way, Cromwell. Yes. And then the smoke behind the fortune teller. Next is planetarium globe. And then the same potted plant that I got for the touch list. We take a photo of it. And yes, the site here is Shorty. And just a couple at the circus, and then it'll be GG. Like, actual GG. Well, after going back to Beatrice as well. We take a photo of the fleas. And that's GG. Alright. Just gonna go back to the office to confirm that it's all done. With how live split works though, it'll still be timing it, which is good. So if I really did miss something, I'll be able to fix that. Yep. Investigation report's all done. And is the touch list 50? Touch list is 50! Run is legitimate. 2 hours 33:56. Not bad. Is about what I was expecting. Where's the mysterious object? It's like 42, I think. Yeah. They're soft and gooey. I wonder what they taste like. There's everything. Air-conditioned streamers. Each colour feels different. Water's too warm, it feels like bath water. They're made of expensive imported fabrics, very stylish. Feel the energy of the universe in it. Love how there's literal categories and it's just like objects, plants, etc. Food. And people. And animals. I think Carbonok is the only 5. Oh. Beach ball's deflated. Yeah, it's the only 50 is Carbonok. Or the only 5-star is Carbonok. Hey, GG! 2:33.56 is the final time for the first ever Touch Detective 100% run. And as a reward we get to listen to the various music. The ending and then the bonus tracks. Because that's Touch List and then this is Investigation Report. Nope. A little bit of a shorter stream, but I think I'm probably going to wrap up for today. I hope you all enjoyed. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming next, but it'll probably be Ace Attorney Investigations. Or maybe another run of this category. We'll see. I actually got to take a screenshot and post it. Route got a bit messed up, but first ever 100% run finished. Let's go. Okay. Yes, thank you everyone for coming by today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm going to take a look and see if there's anyone we can raid on Twitch. Who is live at the moment? Okay, I'm going to recommend you all find your own streamers today, and I will catch you all next time. See you everyone!